Today's second date update involves a group pickup. A group of guys picked up on a group of girls.
Oh, okay.
And now none of them are getting a call back, and they're all on the line right now. All 8 of them
We can't do it.
are
It's
on
too
the
confusing.
phone. They're all punched up. We're going to talk to the whole group.
No.
Actually, it's just Jake who was in that group that picked up a bunch of girls, and he's not getting a call back from the girl that he liked. What's up, Jake? How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Are you the only one out of this group pickup not getting a call back, by the way?
I think I was also the only one to hook up, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that.
Oh, look, I liked how you threw in a humble brag there. That was real cute, Jake.
So tell us about your second date update. Who do you want to call today?
I want to call Kara.
Okay. And how did you meet Kara?
So it was my birthday, and we went bar hopping, a group of my buddies, and we saw this cute group of girls.
Okay.
And so we sent them over around drinks. They accepted. Then went over there and just, started hanging out and chatting and talking to them all. And
Did you charge them for the drinks?
we did. Yeah, we did, actually.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Just making sure.
Before you guys went over to the table of the group of girls, did you have a discussion about who is going to pair up with which woman?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we definitely worked that out beforehand. Yeah. And unfortunately, my last buddy, he got stuck with. There's always one. And he's the one in our group too. So yeah.
He had
I just wanna
to fall
thank
on the
you.
grenade, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So you got Kara. Tell us about Kara.
Kara, she's got these beautiful blue eyes, and
Sound like you're going to say something else. I was like, whoa.
Big
Well.
blue eyes.
it's strictly her eyes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's actually really nice. That's a nice compliment.
Yeah, and she just really quick to laugh, and I love that. I thought that was very charming.
So you guys seemed to click immediately when you started chatting with her?
I thought so. Yeah, definitely.
What kind of signs was she giving you that she was into you?
I think I've read they say the laughing. Maybe that's what it if someone laughs at your jokes and they're stupid, and mine usually are. So, but then when we went to go play beer pong, and it was going pretty good, but then I shot the ball. And it took this ricochet, and it hit her right in the face.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right in those beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
The left one, I think it was.
Nick, I love your eyes. I want to just swell one up real quick with a ping pong ball. Did she seem upset by that, or was it just a funny moment?
We ended up laughing about it. So I think it actually was kind of a bonding moment, I guess. So I invited basically everyone back over to my place. I think just about everyone came. And we were hanging, and she ended up spending the night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Ping pong ball to the face always gets the job done.
I guess that's the move. I guess, yeah.
Okay, so how was everything the next morning?
Well, the next morning, she was getting dressed, and she couldn't find her bra.
Oh, you hit it, didn't you?
Well, that's my other move.
Uh-huh.
No, but, we spent, a good part of the morning looking around trying to find it. Looked all over my room, even in the living room, and we never could find it. But I was like, hey, maybe you still want to grab some breakfast or something. She was like, I got to go, got to get to work, and she left. So it was a little weird. But I ended up finding the bra a little later that day, and I called her, left her a message, and sent her a text, got your bra. Love to see you.
Did you send her a picture of you wearing the bra?
That was going to be my next, I
You should have.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I have not heard from her since.
Oh,
So she hasn't said anything back to you at all?
Wow.
Nothing. Yeah, and it's a nice broad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That surprises me because normally that's the move. A girl will leave something at your house so that you're forced to see her again. That's
Right.
called the old leave behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes girls just accidentally leave something behind and have to give it up because they don't want to see you again.
No.
I mean, that's an expensive purchase. She must really not want to talk to you.
Yeah, you messed up.
I hope not. I thought we were having a great time. I thought we had a great time.
Is there any reason why you think she doesn't want to call you back?
Other than the ping pong balls, the eye. I know. I thought it was pretty great night.
She was just stewing on that all night. You guys hooked up and everything. The next morning, just I can't get over the ping pong ball thing. I'm sorry.
Did she give you any indication that she wanted something more than just a hookup? Because maybe that's all she was looking for.
I don't think so. No, we were just hanging out for one night. We didn't really get into anything serious, or it was just, getting to know each other kind of talking. You know?
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, or at least get her bra back.
Yeah. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Regardless of what happens in today's second date update, it is a success in my book.
Why's that?
Because Jake is on the phone, and no matter what happens, Jake at least has himself a brand new bra. I can picture him in his apartment just strutting around, looking in the mirror at that fabulous new item that he has.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go out for a night with the boys with his brand new Vicky's Secret bra on, looking like $1 million. Jake, are you sure you want to do this second date update, man? I would keep the bra if I were you.
It is a nice bra, but
Yeah. It is amazing what some sexy undergarments will do for your self-confidence when out on the town.
I feel 75% more confident.
Yeah. Sexy bra will do that. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Jake is on the phone. He met a girl named Kara when they were out at the bar with a bunch of friends. They all kind of met up and hung out. He ended up hooking up with her, and she left her bra at his place. He's been trying to call her to give the bra back and maybe get a second date, but she's ignored him, which is very rare because normally when a girl leaves a bra behind or something like that, it's in hopes that you'll call her, so you have to see her again to meet up to at least give the bra back and maybe get another date out of it. All right, man, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and call her. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
And how are you going to feel if it turns out she just wanted a hookup?
I'd be very disappointed, actually. I mean, because I thought we really had there was a real spark there, you know. I thought there was a real connection.
All right, well, we'll give her a call and see what happened, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is Kara there?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Kara, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good. Sorry, you mean like the radio guy?
Yes, that is exactly what I mean.
What's up? Why are you, what?
Well, I'm calling you because somebody emailed the show about you.
What?
Yeah, it's a guy that you met recently named Jake.
I don't understand. Why is he calling you guys?
Well, because you guys recently hung out, and he's been trying to get a hold of you because he would love a second date, but you haven't been returning any of his phone calls or text messages. So he asked if we could get you on the phone and find out if you don't like Jake.
Oh, wow, okay. This is awkward.
Do you like Jake?
I am not super interested in him. I'm sorry.
Is there a reason why?
You know, he's very nice. I'm just guess he's just not my type, I guess.
You're avoiding him big time, right?
Did he tell you that? I'm confused.
He said that he has your bra, and I just know that if I leave a bra at a guy's house and I don't go back for it, it means I really don't want to see him because that is a big loss.
God. Okay.
Yeah. He told us all about the night you guys hung out. He said you met at a bar, went back to his place, had some fun. You woke up early, said you had to go to work, and then just walked out of his life and left your bra behind.
Sounds like a rom-com.
He's been trying to get a hold of you, and he wants to know why you're not returning any of his phone calls.
Oh, God, this is so weird.
You don't need to feel bad about it. I mean, if you just needed to get yours one night, nobody's judging. Yeah. I've lost some nice jewelry in the same type of situations before.
No, I mean, I wasn't even really that interested in him like that night.
Wow. You sure have an interesting way of showing it.
Nice.
The truth comes out.
What do you mean you weren't interested in him?
Yeah. Things sort of just spiraled out of control. Like one of my girlfriends had a thing for one of his friends, and she just kind of begged me to be like a wingwoman for her and to keep Jake entertained, and I did. Basically so my friend could hook up with his friend, but then everyone's at Jake's place, and he's saying it's his birthday, and I feel bad because it's do I give you a present? And I just sort of stuck around. So.
Well, are you saying that you did it because it's his birthday?
I'm saying that's probably one of the reasons that I did it, but I'm not proud of it. And he's super nice. He's so nice, but just not my type. Not the kind of guy that I'm gonna hang out more with.
He'll be happy to know that that was a very nice birthday present he got.
Yeah, and literally my friend kept like begging me, like every 15 minutes. I was like, I think I'm gonna go, and she's like, please just stay a little bit longer. So I stayed longer.
Yeah, you did. All right. Well, you are a very good wing woman.
I want to kick
Yeah.
it with your
Yeah.
group of friends.
Yeah, I'm the best swing woman ever.
I should also let you know that Jake is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Shut up, he's not on the line.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I am on the line, Kara. I'm right here. I'm
Oh my
on the line. I
God.
can't believe this. I mean, what am I? Was I the second, third, or like fourth? Like was I your choice at all? Like I don't understand. I can't believe it.
It's so not even about you, and this is super weird that you have me on the radio right now.
Well, I think it's kind of about me. I was there too. It was my birthday. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I stayed with you.
God.
I mean, this is so crazy to me. I mean, you didn't want to be with me. You just did that for my birthday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just like in real life, you're not my type. It just would never work.
Well, what's your type then?
I guess like I'm more attracted to people like guys who are like have a lot of intelligence and
Oh, Kara.
I don't know if
That
you
is
meant that to
low,
sound the
man.
way it did,
That
but
was bad.
yeah, that sounded really rude, Kara.
no, we had a good conversation, but it was very surfacey, like I just could tell that there wasn't very much behind it.
We're in a bar. It was, I mean, were you into philosophy and stuff, or I don't know, science or something? No, I mean, we're playing beer pong. We're not discussing, politics or the Middle East. We're just having fun.
I don't know what to tell you. You're just not my type. I mean, you had a good birthday, so just be good with it,
Just be at peace with the fact that your birthday was a success.
Yes.
And by the way, I mean, actually, since I have you on the phone, if I could get my bra back, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Those
Hey,
things
speaking
are
of that, would you
expensive.
guys like to go on a second date? Kara, we'll pay for it. It'd be a perfect opportunity for you to get your bra back. Will you go on a second date with Jake?
I would rather not go on the date, but I would like to get my bra back if that is an option.
Is there a way for her to get the bra back without a date, Jake?
I mean, I can leave it, I guess, in front of my house or so. I don't know.
You can mail
Yeah.
it. Jake, mail is always a really good option when
There you
these type of
go.
situations arise.
All right. I mean, Kara, you could text me your address later. I can send it to you.
I'll text you my work address.
Awesome.
So,
Well,
that's
thanks a
low.
lot, you guys. Kara, good luck getting your bra back.
Thanks.
Jake, I told you should have kept the bra and just been happy with it.
I guess so.
Yeah. Maybe put your underwear in the package that you send to her work. That might help. Perhaps one of the worst impressions you could make on a first date would be not showing up to the designated place where you were supposed to meet your date.
No, that's
And not because, you were late or anything else, but just because you couldn't find it. That's what happened with Kevin, who is on the phone with us today. And actually, Kevin, I identify with your story. He emailed us. He met a girl named Olivia. Actually, couldn't find the restaurant that they were supposed to meet at. That happens to me all the time, Kevin, so don't feel too bad, but mostly just because I don't pay attention to what people are saying to me. And then by the time I'm like on my way, I'm like, oh, crap, where were we supposed to meet? And then I don't show up. So thank you for joining us, Kevin. Appreciate your email.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Jubal.
Now, you actually didn't make it to dinner on your first date because you couldn't find the restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it wasn't your suggestion to go to this restaurant.
No. She just gave me the name of the place and didn't give me an address, so I had to. I guess my GPS kind of freaked out and kind of just couldn't decide between which restaurant it was.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. It's
Yeah.
usually the user's fault and not the GPS. But I blame my GPS nonstop. I'm like, oh, stupid thing, took me completely down the wrong street. So are you normally bad with directions and finding places? Does this happen to you a lot, or is this kind of like a one-time weird thing?
I'm not very good with directions. I barely know where I am anyway, all the time.
So how late were you to the date?
Well, she actually ended up calling me about 25 minutes after we were supposed to meet.
Why wouldn't you call her and tell her, hey, I'm lost. Where are you?
Well, you don't want to appear like the guy who can't find things and just,
Were you in contact with her, though? At least, like, you don't have to say, I can't find the restaurant, I'm a dumbass. You can be like, hey, I'm on my way, just running a little late. Did you at least do that?
I sent a text saying that, but that, that only
Yeah.
gets you 10 or 15 minutes.
Right, and then
Yeah.
she finally called you, and how'd that conversation go?
I admitted I was a little turned around, and she asked where I was, and I told her the location, and I told her the cross streets, and it was like a block or two from her apartment. So she said, I know where you are. I'll come meet you, and we'll go back to my place for a drink.
Well, that was
Okay.
quick.
Wow.
Nicely done. You didn't plan this whole time?
Yeah, either you're a really creepy stalker and you already knew where her apartment was, and this is a genius way to get up there, or you just got super lucky by being right outside of her apartment.
Yeah, I thought perfect. It's, super lucky. It's great. And then she met me, and we went up and had a few beers, and then it just got a little odd.
How was the conversation when you got up there in the beginning?
It was nice. She was really sweet, and she had a nice place in which I love seeing how people live. So it was really great. And then we were only there for like 20 minutes, and she got a text saying that her roommate was coming home, and that I guess her roommate had just broken up with her boyfriend,
Okay.
and she needed to kind of console her. And so it was one quick drink, and then she kind of ushered me out.
Okay, Kevin, do you feel like that's legit?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't want to assume someone's lying to you that quickly,
Yeah.
but that kind of feels like that's odd to me.
Yeah, it seems like interesting timing.
Very
You
stereotypical.
kind of blew it and didn't show up for dinner. She had to come meet you, threw you a pity date by being like, yeah, come up to my place, we'll have a beer. And then all of a sudden she receives a text from her roommate who just got through a breakup, and she has to ask you to leave. It seems kind of...
She didn't have to invite him to her apartment, though. I mean...
Yeah, because it seems like there's a couple of things going on. It's like if she didn't want to see me at all, she could have easily said,
Right.
I have something else to do. She brought me up for a drink, so it was kind of like I was getting two sides of a different story.
So when you finally left, did you guys make plans to see each other again?
No. And I texted her 3 times after the date, and I haven't heard from her at all.
No, nothing?
No. What was the last thing you guys said to each other?
I think I said I'll catch you soon.
Smooth.
That's romantic. Wow. I don't know how she didn't fall head over
Slap her
heels
on the
for
back.
that.
Yeah,
That
catch
is-
you on the flip side,
That is
buddy.
sweet.
And then you took off. So you haven't heard anything from her. You've tried to text her 3 times and not a word back.
Yeah. I want to find out whether it was me that did something wrong. I don't date much. I work with computers, and I don't talk to people that much, so I want to make sure if it's something I did, and I want to know what it is, just so I can fix it the next time, or figure out if there's something I should or shouldn't be doing.
You should make sure you know where the restaurant is and show up on time. We'll tell you that right now.
And the whole thing's really a bummer because in the short time we were together, she seemed really cool and really nice, and she's really pretty, so I thought I had everything going, but...
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
That'd be great. Thanks.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, here we go. Kevin is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Olivia. They had a pretty terrible first date.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin didn't even show up to dinner because he couldn't find the restaurant. She finally had to call him to see where he was. He was actually close to her place, so she said, fine, I'll come meet you. They went up to her place, had a couple beers before she said she got a text message from her roommate who had just broken up with her boyfriend, and she needed to talk, so Kevin had to leave. She basically kicked Kevin out. Are you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah.
Now, if you find out that she lied about that text message and wanted you gone and was maybe upset because you didn't show up for dinner and she had to come meet you, what are you going to try to say to her in order to get a second date? Because you want to get another date with her, right? That's why we're doing
I
this?
do.
Okay, so what are you going to say to her?
I guess maybe assure her that I could never do that again, and I'll make sure I know exactly where the restaurant is for the rest of our dates.
Okay.
Yeah. And you said you haven't been on a date or many dates because you spend a lot of time in front of your computer.
Yeah, I don't meet that many people in person, so I do a lot of dating websites.
Were you awkward when you were at her apartment just the entire time anyway?
I try not to be.
You're sweet, Kevin.
You don't sound very awkward on the phone right
No,
now.
you sound
articulate.
So, unless you were doing something really strange.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess it's probably the fact that you didn't show up for dinner. I would think that would make anybody angry. So I'm about to dial her right now. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Olivia?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Olivia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
How's it going?
Good. I'm sorry, who are you from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show. Am I disturbing you at work or something? You sound...
Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to be rude.
No,
Is this like a promotion to buy something?
It is not a promotion to buy something. I'm actually calling you because a listener of ours sent us an email about you, and he wanted us to call you.
Okay.
I'll explain. His name is Kevin. You and him recently went out on a date. You probably remember Kevin because he couldn't find the restaurant you were supposed to go to, and you ended up going back to your place and just having a few beers.
Right.
Okay, well, Kevin really liked you and is wondering why you're not calling him back. Is there something that Kevin did on your date to make you not want to see him again?
I just don't really feel like it's something to talk about. And, yeah.
Okay, but is it more than him not being able to find the restaurant?
No, that was super irritating, and like, what grown man can't find a freaking restaurant? But
Yeah.
no, that's not the issue.
That's not the issue.
No, is he? Is this some? Did he just like write an email, and you guys are calling me and like wasting my day, or?
Yep, that's pretty much exactly what happened. And I know that you're at work and you sound busy,
Yeah,
and I don't want you to.
just.
What's that?
I just want to know like what the premise of this, so that way I know if I need to change my phone number.
Whoa.
No, we won't be calling you ever again after this. I'd appreciate you, though, hanging on, because it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, we want to tell Kevin what he did wrong on your date so he can learn not to do it again on other dates. It sounds like you don't want to see him again. Can you tell us what the main issue is? What did he do?
I went to the kitchen to make us a drink, and when I came out, he wasn't in the living room where I left him, and where he was coming out from did not seem like the bathroom, and he seemed really weird about it. Like, he just seemed weird, and then I went back. It just got really awkward. It's not that big of an apartment, so it's not that hard to find the bathroom, and my door to my bedroom was ajar.
You think he went in your room?
I think he stole a pair of my freaking panties.
What?
For
and
real?
I do not want him anywhere near me.
Hold up. Okay, I was just going to say that he went into your room, and that's weird, but you think that he stole a pair of your underwear.
I think he couldn't find a restaurant, but he could find my freaking underwear drawer.
Okay, Olivia, that's a big claim. Are you sure you're not just imagining something? Why would you think that he would do that?
He was just so weird, and it was like awkward from the beginning, and I felt like I'd made a bad decision even when I was letting him into my apartment, and it just got worse. And then when he wasn't in the living room, like, why didn't he just say, hey, can I please use your bathroom? Like, have some common courtesy if you're a stranger.
And then are you just assuming that he stole your underwear? Like, are you missing underwear?
My drawer was ajar.
Yeah.
You could have possibly left that there, right?
Yeah, but if you have a gut feeling about something...
And I don't remember hearing the toilet run. Like, you know how after you pee and you flush, it kind of like runs for a little bit to fill back up?
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing that.
Are you missing underwear?
I have like 100.
Okay, so you don't know. I know every single one of my underwear. They're all cataloged and charted. Yeah, I know when I'm missing a pair.
I wouldn't know either.
So you don't really know. You don't have any proof that he took your underwear, but that's just what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think he's really weird, and he creeped me out, and the freak flag went off, and I asked him to leave my apartment.
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
Sorry, my boss is giving me a weird look. I'll be right back. Okay, what was your question?
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
No. I don't ever want to
sure?
talk to this guy again.
Oh, that's a shame because, Olivia, he's actually on the other line, and I would love to find out. Kevin, did you steal Olivia's underwear?
I would never steal anyone's underwear, let alone like on a first date. I was using the bathroom.
Oh, really? You were using the bathroom?
Yeah,
You didn't have to pee and didn't wash your hands? You were just in there to check yourself out? Like there's a mirror in the living room.
No, I had to pee quickly. I was in a car driving around for 25 minutes straight looking for the restaurant.
Honestly, I don't care. If you had to pee and you peed, I don't care. You're creepy, and I don't ever want to go out with you again.
Okay, well, you don't know for sure that he stole your underwear, Olivia. Like, you could be just making that up.
Even if he didn't steal my underwear, the fact that my first instinct was that he did makes me believe that this is not husband material. Like, this is not a good idea.
You never know, there's lots of weddings that have started off like that.
What was it about him that was so creepy?
lack of timeliness, lack of eye contact, awkward breathing.
You just described like most men.
Olivia, look, I am truly sorry if you felt that was creepy, but I absolutely did not take your underwear. I wasn't even in your bedroom. Please, just give me another chance.
I'm sorry. I just really can't deal with this right now. And no, it's just you were too creepy. I have a job to keep, so good luck.
All right.
Oh.
Kevin, did you take Olivia's underwear?
No.
Be honest.
No.
Kevin, are you creepy? What is so creepy about you?
I don't know. Wow. That's nothing I can fix.
Kevin, are you all right? Look, there's one of two things here. Either you are a creep and you stole her underwear, or Olivia's crazy.
Yeah.
And she's the weird one who just assumes that by you going to her bathroom, you're stealing her underwear. What is it?
I was really embarrassed for not finding the restaurant, so maybe I was acting weird and strange, but I didn't take her underwear, so that is crazy.
It's not like he's going to admit to us anyway.
Yeah.
You're probably
No,
wearing them right now, Kevin, for all we know.
Kevin, are you wearing Olivia's underwear?
You guys, don't beat up on him. If he stole them, why would he call us for
Because
the answer?
true.
Crazy people do crazier things.
Yeah, maybe she's crazy.
I don't think so.
So-
I believe her gut instinct. I think you're a creep.
If she had such a gut instinct, why would she
Come on.
invite him into her apartment?
Well,
I feel bad for him.
yeah, Kevin. Hey, look, I didn't get to ask her if she wanted a second date with you.
Oh,
You
well.
know, normally I do that. You know what? How about this? If you want a date with Kevin, text us 78592. He might be an underwear thief, but I'll pay for you to go out with him.
I am not an underwear thief.
You guys could go to Victoria's Secret together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Listen, I knew the people that listened to our show were pretty desperate, but I had no idea how desperate they were until after this second date
Oh my
update that we just
gosh.
played. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Why do I say that? Well, Kevin wanted us to call this girl named Olivia. We got her on the phone. She wasn't calling back after their date. She accused him of stealing her underwear.
That's a big accusation.
She has no proof that he stole the underwear.
No.
But he doesn't really make a good argument that he didn't steal the underwear. So we don't know who's crazy here. Either she's just automatically thinking that a guy's going to steal her underwear, or he's an underwear thief. I said at the end of the second date update, this is something that I never do. I'm like, hey, if you want a date with Kevin, text us, 78592. We'll give you a date with a possible underwear thief. All right? That's usually not a ringing endorsement for a guy, for a lot of
A
ladies.
computer guy that doesn't date very much, that couldn't use his GPS, is a possible underwear stealer.
Yes, who might steal your underwear. But so many texts in at 78592. Hey, he can steal my undies anytime. Another one that says, I'll go on a date with Kevin. Sounds like he needs a chance to redeem himself. Dating can really blow sometimes.
Oh my God.
Okay, the guy might be an underwear thief. We don't know. Another one says, he can date me. I don't wear underwear, so it's fine.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
I don't get it. And this is why we always complain, I can never find a good man.
But hey, this is
You
proof
know?
for you, Brooke. When Brooke is always shocked how I get chicks. I'm like, guys can do this,
Yeah.
and they can get dates.
If you're sitting there single right now and you want to be in a relationship and you're wondering why you can't find somebody, think about this second date up. All right? A possible underwear thief can get a lot of people interested in him, and you can't get a date. What are you doing wrong?
What's happening?
No one cares about red flags anymore.
Re-examine some things in your
don't.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if he stole it.
But it's true.
And I feel like she's jumping to conclusions. He might have been weird.
No, but she
I feel
had
like she's just like
No.
Yeah,
It's
I
weird.
agree.
Okay, if you're going on a date with someone, it's weird. That's kind of strange. It's okay to be like, all right, they're creepy. I don't want to deal with
Yeah.
them. But just to go to the place that he stole my underwear with no proof, kind of weird.
With no
Yeah,
proof.
but the thing is that she went and it specifically said, even if he didn't steal my underwear, that was my immediate reaction to him using my restroom is probably a problem.
I just think that
okay,
she's-
it's not going to work out between
what
the two
kind
of
of
us.
girl has that immediate reaction?
A
Where it's
girl-
just like, oh my God, he stole my underwear.
It's kind of-
He might have been in my room, stole my underwear.
It's a weird response by her, and he's a
No,
weird dude. It obviously just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But looks like we're going to find him a date no matter what.
Someone wants to be underwear bandit buddies with him.
Yeah.
Gotta
all
find him a
kinds of people.
friendship, too.
Right? Yeah. He's got friends all over the place. If you want a
just
second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm just going to start today's second date update by reading you the email that we got. It says, Jubal, I'm emailing you because there are 3 things that you should never break. 1 is trust.
Yeah.
2 is promises.
Okay.
And 3 is hearts.
Oh.
And the girl that I want to call for a second date update broke my heart, and I want to talk to her about it. So
Sad.
let's not waste any more time. We've got a broken heart emergency. His name is Danny. Danny, what's up?
Hey guys, thanks so much for reading my email. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, Danny. I mean, it's pretty dramatic email, man, if you've only gone out on one date with a person.
Well, I think a lot of people know that love is something that you can't wait for. It's something that you feel. It's a feeling, and I felt it with Jennifer.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
Well, we're just dropping that right out the gate. Okay.
I know I could be a sappy romantic. I really do know that, but I do believe that, like, love is just something that you have to go for. And I knew that the moment I met her, that she was the one.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well,
Crap.
Hey.
Whoa.
When you know, you know.
I'm
I agree.
overwhelmed. Okay.
so maybe Jennifer was overwhelmed too. Well, how did she break your heart? And how's your heart doing, by the way? Is it mending at all?
I'm doing okay. You know, I think that there's still hope. I think when we look back on this, we'll be like, you know, this is how we all started. You know, this is like the foundation of our relationship.
Yeah,
So,
man,
wait.
you gotta keep going.
What did you do on your date that made you feel like she was the one?
Well, and actually, I knew from the moment I met her. I actually met at a grocery store, and the moment I saw her, I was at the checkout line, and we just kept making eyes at each other, and I let her go in front of me, and when she was leaving, I ran out after her, and I told her, like, oh, you forgot something. I handed her a cucumber, and she's like, oh, that's not mine. And then I was like,
Okay,
oh.
well, that could have been taken the wrong way.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, in hindsight, it's probably not my best, but I thought it was cute. And then I handed her a piece of paper that had my phone number on it, and she thought that was really cool, and she actually called me later.
Very nice.
Well, look at that. She fell for the old cucumber trick. Many women do, sir.
You're like, well, there's a lot more where that came from at my house. You should call me up. I got unlimited cucumbers, if that's what you're into. So she called you, and what did you guys do? Did you actually go out, or did she just break your heart over the phone?
Well, we actually did go out. We went to a really nice restaurant. We had a really nice, well, I guess, like, it was a really nice first half of the meal because my heart was telling me I had to be brave like the Knights of the Round Table, and I just got so full of, like, energy, and I just, like, halfway through the day, I got down on one knee and asked her to go out on another date.
What?
Whoa, on a knee, though?
No, why would you do that?
That's a lot
God,
of
you're
chivalry.
ruining everything.
I thought it would be really cute, and then I realized when I was in the moment, like, uh-oh, this probably looks like I'm proposing.
Yeah.
And it's probably really weird, but like with love, like, you have to, like, just go for it. I felt like I had to be brave about it, and I had to just, like, make a nice gesture for her.
But why?
All right, and did she seem okay with your proposal for another date?
No, she got really quiet, and and I sat back down, and she said we can talk about this after the date.
Oh.
And did you?
Not really. Like, I'm about to say goodbye, and I didn't even get a kiss. We just hugged, and then she drove away, and I just kind of sat there watching her leave.
Oh, man.
I'll be honest with you guys. I had tears in my eyes. Like, I felt like I had really messed up, and I saw her driving away, and as I was, like, starting to cry, I realized, like, I could fix this. Like, this is the story that we're going to tell our children one day, you know? Like, this is a story that love never quits. You have to fight for it. Like, no matter what, it's worth fighting for, and we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this.
All right.
Danny,
I like
that's
that
a lot.
attitude.
It's a lot of resolve there, sir.
And have you talked to her at all since that day?
We haven't talked in, like, you know, we haven't made conversation, but I've actually been leaving her, like, really cute messages and like a couple of poems and stuff like that.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Danny, listen. I'm just going to be upfront with you. You're freaking this girl out, man. Like, I believe in love. I think love is a beautiful thing, but you don't even know her.
I do know her. What? Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
I knew.
Yes. I've been in love. And, you know, I had a really, you know, amazing first meeting with my husband that later turned out to be my husband, but I just wanted to get him naked. I mean, that first meeting, there's a lot of different emotions that can be confused, right?
Okay, I think you're mixing up love with one night stand, because this is real. What I'm feeling is love. You probably haven't experienced that. This is something that's real. It's raw for me. It's something authentic.
Well, we've been married for 5 years and are 2 kids deep, but whatever.
All right, Danny. Well, let's not waste any more time. You said love is worth fighting for, so let's do it. Let's call her up and see if Jennifer wants to fight.
That's right. I think we're both fighters ready to fight for love, guys. Let's keep it
All right.
We got this.
Good attitude.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, and challenge her to a fight in your second date update right after this, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Danny is on the phone.
Hey, guys.
And there's really no recap that I could give his first date other than to play this song and say, Danny, I'm sorry, but sometimes love is just painful, you know?
Hey, guys, look, thank you so much for taking a chance with me. Honestly, if you can get Jennifer on the phone, I'm going to be a full-time listener, and I'm honestly, if we figure this out, like, I'm going to be telling my kids that Jewel and Brooke, like, help find our relationship, help make it concrete. So thank you so much.
Okay.
No problem. Maybe you can name your firstborn Brooke and Jubal in the morning or something like that. That'd be awesome. Danny, if you haven't heard the first part, went out on a date with a girl named Jennifer that he met at the grocery store, and Danny is convinced that he is in love with her and she is the one for him. Even in the middle of their date, he got down on one knee to propose another date, not to propose marriage, but that kind of weirded her out, and then she left with just a hug, and he hasn't really talked to her since, and he's hurting right now, and our job is to help him not hurt anymore and see if we can get her to put his broken heart back together.
Now remember, guys, there's 3 things that you can never break. It's trust, promise, and heart.
Yes,
Well, you can.
get
It just hurts. I mean, people get broken hearts all the time, Danny, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it shouldn't happen.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
buddy.
Totally.
Well, we'll get her on the phone, Danny, and I really want this to work for you, but I promise you one thing. If we don't get you a second date, then you and I will get together, and I'll put you through an intensive course of how to shut off your emotions so your heart never gets hurt, okay? Because I'm good at that.
Okay, thanks.
Bury them deep.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her number and see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jennifer?
This is Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. I've never heard of you.
That's fine, but I have heard of you and a lot of really good things about you.
What is going on here? I've got things I need to do today.
Okay, well, we'll get you off the phone really quickly. I just want to talk to you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you. His name is Danny, and you and Danny went out on a date, and Danny adores you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not him.
Yeah.
Whoa, he really
Oh, my
likes
God.
you.
Now he's using the radio to get a hold of me. Jesus.
You're a little sick of Danny, aren't you?
I never should have gone out with him.
What?
Well, and
Biggest
why do you
mistake.
say that? I mean, we actually talked to him about your date because he emailed us, really wanted us to get a hold of you. We talked to him, and he seems a bit over the top when it comes to his emotions, but doesn't seem like a bad dude.
But he's over the top. He's too much. He's ridiculous. Did he tell you what he did?
Are you talking about when he dropped down to one knee?
Yeah, that was so embarrassing.
What was going through your head when that happened?
I was thinking, holy crap, is this guy proposing to me? I've known him for an hour.
Yeah, that's understandable to get a little scared about that.
I've never. I mean, he was like, I would be honored to go out with you on a second date. Will you please join me? Like, it was so strange. It felt like I was in, like, a play.
So, I mean, before that, did you like him?
I mean, when we first met, he seemed cool, but I don't know. It just started to get a little bit strange. He started talking about how many kids he wants and, like, marriage and things you
That's
don't really talk about on the first date.
Oh, I don't know, Jennifer. I feel like that's the normal progression of a first date, isn't it? You start with hi, and then you end with how many kids you're going to have?
Yeah, no, it freaked me out.
Okay.
It's pretty understandable.
And now my family's involved with it. Of all the things, I just wanted to get this guy off my back and never see him again. And now my mother and father are involved in it.
How are your mother and father involved?
You guys don't know that? Yeah, he called them. He called my parents.
Oh, he called.
What?
I did not give him their number.
What?
Let's keep that. Yeah, he found them. He found them like a crazy stalker.
Oh.
He was texting me every day, sending me poems. He sent me a sonnet by Shakespeare.
beer. And I was ignoring him for days, okay? And then all of a sudden, my mother calls me and she said, well, you know, Jennifer, you are getting a little bit older. I think it is time to start a family. And I said, what the hell are you talking about, Mom? And she said, well, this very nice boy, Danny, ended up calling me.
Wait.
And I said, what are you talking about? I didn't give him your number. And she said, oh, he seems like a sweet boy, very old-fashioned. Reminds me of your father.
No.
Wow.
He actually got your parents on his side, too?
Yes. She said he reminded her of my father. And she said, we only knew each other for 2 weeks before we got engaged. And it's, oh, look, you guys have only known each other for 2 weeks, too. You should get engaged. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Everyone has lost their mind.
I'm the only sane person right now.
No, Jennifer, that's not true. I'm sane also. It's Danny.
What is going on? Why is he on the phone right now?
Well, Jennifer, that's the way this works. Danny is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Has he been listening to this whole conversation?
Yeah, he
I
is.
heard everything. Look, your parents, they are an example of pure love, and I want to have that kind of relationship with you.
I didn't give you their phone number. I never gave you permission to call my parents. That's the issue here. I don't care what my parents say. I don't care what you say. You found my parents' number and called them and tried to, ask my father permission to, be with me. That's weird.
It's weird.
No, guys, look, honestly, Jennifer, I would go to the ends of the earth to find you. You didn't respond
You've
to any
known
of my
me for an
emails,
hour.
my voicemails.
What? You've known me for an hour. What is this, Romeo and Juliet? We're adults. We're. This is the real world. I don't even know who you are. You don't even know my birthday. Or maybe you do because you looked it up.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that he doesn't know anything at this point if you had your parents' phone number and called them.
Look, Jennifer, I'm not a crazy guy. Everything I did that night, I did it because I thought it would make you feel special. And, okay, I got a little excited when I got down on one knee and asked you for another date, but I wanted to be there for you. I want to be that emblem for you. I want to be someone who makes you feel special.
Whoa.
The world's crazy, and if one person can make you feel like you're something more than just what everyone else experiences, isn't that worth it? Isn't that worth fighting for?
I appreciate what you're saying. You're very sweet. You're a nice guy, but it's too much for me, man. I don't know what I can't. I'm so sorry, but it's making me uncomfortable. You don't want to make me uncomfortable, do you?
No, that's complete opposite of what I want to do. I'm sorry.
Well, that's
I'm
what
just
you're doing.
trying to follow my heart.
Okay, well, follow your heart with someone else, please.
Danny!
Ouch.
Danny, I thought you were going to try to dial it back, man.
Okay, Jennifer, fine. This is the last thing I will ever say to you. Look, there's 3 things I would never break. And that's I would never break your trust. I would never break your promise. And I would never break your heart.
Yeah.
I swear I can tone it back. I just got really excited because I wanted to make you feel special.
Well, how about this, Jennifer? Would you like to go out on a second date with Danny? I'm not down on one knee, but I'm over the phone. But we will pay for that date. Would you go out with him one more time?
No. No, 1,000 times no, to use some poetry.
Jennifer, you heard the 3 things you should never break part, right?
Oh, yes. And, dude, you already broke my trust because you contacted my parents without me giving you permission or their phone number. That's kind of like the definition of trust.
I just thought I didn't mean to break.
No,
I
don't need to hear
weird.
from you ever again.
Everything's
Nope,
public.
nope. I'm done. I'm not doing this. Don't ever contact me again.
And there she goes. Danny, I think Jennifer hung up the phone.
Okay.
Danny, listen, it's really sweet that you believe in love at first sight and all that stuff, but you really got to respect people's boundaries, man.
Yeah, you're right. Look, maybe I just go back to the grocery store tonight and just try it again. And the universe is a crazy place, and I'm sure I'll be able to find someone. I just got to keep trying because you can't give up with love.
Yeah,
You just got to keep going, man. Just hang out in the frozen food section, and one day you will find that true love.
Do you guys really think so? Because I'll believe it if you guys believe it.
Yeah, true love is out there, man.
It's waiting for you, Danny.
That's That's really nice to hear, guys. Thanks so much.
And it might not be in the frozen food section. It could also be over by the condiments or the bathroom items. I don't know where it is, but it's in the grocery store, and you will find it. Trust me, I know you will.
Thank you so much. Remember how I said I would be your number one listener if you got Jennifer on the phone?
Yeah.
I will always be your number one listener for what you've done for me today.
You know what, Danny? A lot of people tell us that, and you're the only one I've ever fully believed.
Yep.
I know that you were definitely going to be there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. We the best music.
Text in at 78592 says Jubal should have given that guy the number to one of his therapists. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Good idea.
It's a great idea, but those people have their work cut out for them. I don't need anybody taking their time away from me. Talking about today's second date update. This dude, Danny, wanted to call Jennifer. He was over the top, in love with her. He knew it right after the first date. She was the one, but she wasn't calling back. And we got her on the phone, and we found out that, yes, he was a little over the top, but also he got in touch with her parents
So creepy.
in order to try to get him another date. And he convinced her mom that, like, he was the one for her, and even her mom was like, you need to go out with him again. So she obviously did not want to go out with him, and it creeped her out.
Dude, mom is desperate to get her daughter hooked up.
Yeah, seriously.
Whoa, mom, back off.
So they agreed to not go. Well, they didn't really agree. She said she's not going out with him again. He seemed to be okay with it. He also said that he will be a listener to this show forever because we were able to get her on the phone. And I believe him, because when it comes to passion, Danny is definitely a passionate dude.
He's committed.
He's definitely got that going for him.
Yep. And there's people texting in at 78592 who want a date with Danny, and I'm sure he probably already somehow has hacked into our text message board and found your number and will be calling you or your parents. So don't worry about it. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Bryce is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Tessa. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Bryce, how long has it been since you heard from Tessa?
Hey, it's been about 9 days, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
That's definite ghosting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not that I'm counting or anything. But,
not to sound callous about that.
But even if you are counting, I get it. I would feel the same way. Did you try to reach out to her?
Yeah, I've tried a couple times. I called her, a couple days after our date and didn't hear back. And, I texted her a couple times since then, just casual kind of stuff, trying to, reach out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
tell us about the date.
Yeah, so, we went to this really quirky little diner pop-up that only serves pickle-themed dishes.
What? Interesting.
Yeah, everything had pickles in it. And, they had all different kinds of things. They pickled lots of different stuff, too.
That's
it was really cool. So, even the dessert, it was super fun. Even the dessert had, elements of pickle in it.
Dope. I love that. Sweet and salty. That's perfect.
And I thought, and she, I figured she would be into it because in her profile it said, adventurous with food. And I thought, let's just, why not go full send on this one? So,
yeah. Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it went really well. I think, we had a lot of fun too. We spent just hours laughing. She's hilarious. She's one of these girls who's sarcastic, but in that way, if you're not sure if she's roasting you or flirting or a little bit of both, maybe, and it just works. You know what I mean? She's, yeah.
You're that guy that's slap me.
Not quite, you know what I mean? But she had a little bit of a fun edge to her, and I like that. I need that. It's good for me. And she's gorgeous. She made eating a deep fried pickle look like a runway moment, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Paris and Milan with pickles. It was amazing. We did the whole milkshake, 2 straws, the old school rom-com vibe. It was adorable until it wasn't. So yeah.
Oh, until it wasn't. So what happened?
So first, we had this super intense debate about whether pickles should be considered a personality trait, and somehow it got really deep. And I think I felt like she was just somebody who got my weirdness, which she literally called me refreshingly weird, and that to me is the best compliment anyone's ever given me.
It's a good compliment.
But there was one moment, and I might have been trying to impress her a little too much. I did, like the pickle toss trick where you flick a pickle slice into your mouth.
Okay.
Like you kind of flick it like a coin, like and it flips into your mouth. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a trick you can do.
I'm impressed with that.
It's supposed to look cool.
I would too.
Yeah, I think she would have been too if it worked. And that did not go. Yeah, that did not go great. It did not.
Okay.
So like I tried the thing and the pickle hit this, like went behind me over my shoulder, hit this older lady right in the eye. And it was not great. I apologized like a million times. Tessa laughed really hard. Like she thought it was hysterical. She was laughing, but I'm worried like maybe she thought I was a little immature or reckless or I don't know.
Well, it's definitely an embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but she laughed, so that's kind of a good sign.
Right. It was, again, though, I don't know if she's laughing at me or with me. She's one of those walks the line kind of people.
How did everything end with her?
I mean, I thought it ended well. I thought we were going to hang out after. She seemed like it was good, and then just kind of haven't heard from her. So,
okay. All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back and call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
All right. We'll get your first date follow-up next.
Number one hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
You'll also hear stories from industry legends and hip-hop pioneers like Fab Five Freddy.
I directed one of Nas's early videos.
Which one?
One Love.
Wow.
Yes. I literally filmed in his apartment in Queensbridge.
Wow.
His moms was still up in that apartment. Nas was just beginning to take off. His pops used to live near me in Harlem. His dad introduced him to a whole lot of, conscious stuff, and he made a young prodigy.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Bryce is on the phone, and Bryce is a pickle flipper.
Well, he's an attempted pickle flipper.
But he's getting ghosted by a girl named Tessa, and we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But first, Bryce, why don't you recap your date real quick for us?
Yeah, so we went to a pickle-themed pop-up for dinner, and I thought it was really great. We seemed to be having a good time until I tried to flip a pickle into my mouth, and I missed, and I hit an old lady in the face.
Oh, man. That's rough.
And I don't think that was good. So Yeah, maybe that might be why.
All right, we'll see if hitting an old lady in the face with your pickle is the reason that you're getting ghosted.
Jubal.
I couldn't help it. But we'll see if that is the reason. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Tessa, please?
This is she.
Hey, Tessa, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Tessa. I'm Nina. Hi, I'm Victoria.
Hi.
And my name's Jubal. And how you doing today? Yeah.
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Do you ever listen to the show?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
It's a little bit in shock.
Yeah. Well, we do a segment on the show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go on a date and you get ghosted, you can email us and we'll call the person that's ghosting you to ask why they're ghosting.
So are you ghosting somebody?
Oh my God. This is so. Did Bryce call? Is Bryce? It's Bryce.
Yes, it's Bryce. We talked to him. He told us a little bit about your date. He said he really liked you. He thought you were awesome, but he's wondering why you're ghosting him. Would you have a minute to tell us that?
Yeah, sure. It's because he's a toe shoe guy.
A toe shoe?
You know those shoes? The shoes where the individual toe pockets? He wore them on the date.
Toe shoe.
He wore them on... Yes,
2 words.
Toe shoe guy.
He wears toe shoes.
On a date. Not ironically. It wasn't ironic. He called them his pickle hunting shoes. I just can't, you guys.
Okay.
Hold on a minute now. Wait a minute. Listen, those are high performance minimalist shoes, okay? Like they promote natural foot posture.
Yeah, Tessa, that's Bryce. He's on the phone listening.
Hi.
Hi.
No.
So those are good shoes. They promote good foot
I'm sorry,
posture.
can you say that again? They promote natural foot okay, yeah. They promote looking like a swamp goblin.
Oh. I mean, Bryce, you gotta be honest, they're kind of ugly. They are.
You said you liked unique guys. I don't...
Yeah, I said I like unique guys. I didn't say I like guys who like live in a forest barefoot.
I thought you laughed about the pickle toss. I thought I didn't. What does my footwear have to do with anything?
I laughed at it before I saw your shoes and that your toes were like waving at me independently.
Did you use your toes to flick the pickle?
Wow. So this isn't about the pickle incident at all, right? You ghosted me over my footwear? Are you kidding?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Bryce, it was a lot of toe. It was an aggressive amount of toe. Don't pretend like it wasn't.
I didn't even think you were looking at my feet. Honestly, I'm surprised you noticed.
I wasn't. I told you. At the end, they just they reared their 5 ugly heads just staring
Hold on a minute. My toes are nice looking, just for the record. I have nice looking toes. My feet are not ugly.
That's good.
I didn't see your feet. It was what the feet were in, but I was going to say, obviously you get it, but I'm not sure that you do.
Wait, but do people wear these out in public? I thought people just wear them in the water and stuff.
I've seen people sporting them in public before.
Same.
Every once in a while I've seen, but most of the time I thought it was just, for running or.
Yeah, of course people wear them in public. They're actually better for you than regular shoes. Like your foot health is like a huge part of your overall health. And these shoes are super beneficial. Like they're really good for you. They say the stomach is the second brain. Well, but I believe your feet are like your third brain, or third and fourth brain. You have 2 of them.
Okay, you got to take care of the feet.
I don't think what? Your feet should not be making your dating decisions then. How is it working for you?
Let me ask you something, Tessa. You've dated other guys before, right?
Mm-hmm.
How nice were their feet?
Yeah. I don't know. I try not to see someone's feet on the first date, as a rule.
Okay, not on a first date, but answer the question. I know that most guys don't take care of their feet properly.
It's true. It's very true. It's a good question.
Yeah. Look, I might ask for some statistics and facts and figures, but you're not wrong. You're not. You got me there. No.
Well, think about this, all right? You liked me. You thought I was a nice guy. And I also take really good care of my feet. They're manicured. They're in good health. You never have to worry about getting athlete's foot from me. So I feel like, they're my third and fourth friend. I feel like I have a step up on the competition.
I feel like he's selling it.
I mean, clean feet are a thing.
Tessa, would you like to go on another date with Bryce?
I would be open if he doesn't show me any more of his toes. Maybe.
Well, the no athlete's foot's really getting you, huh?
It is most guys' feet aren't the best, so I guess it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it is kind of a plus. Do you have any other shoes where I don't have to see your toes? Like anything, Vans, Converse. I'll take literally anything. Anything else.
Yes, I have other footwear, and I promise I won't wear the toe shoes on a date with you again.
So is that a yes, Tessa?
You know what? Yeah, I guess so. I'll give it another shot. But one toe out of line, and I'm out of there.
All right, great. Thank you. I promise you will not regret it. I will not show you my toes until the proper time.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
From iHeart Podcasts, Saigon.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
They're pouring petrol all over here.
Freedom for Vietnam!
There's a fire coming to this country and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting. Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and There Are No Girls on the Internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison. Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. On this season of Drilled, Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You gotta give Bruce and the guys credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update should be a lesson for everybody out there. Something that I've been saying for a long time. When you're out with your friends and there's an awkward moment or you're saying goodbye to them, don't do like a fist bump or a handshake. Always kiss them on the mouth. What? Preferably French style and passionately. Always kiss your friends, whatever it is. It's a guy friend, it's a girlfriend, it's somebody that you're doing business with, it's man's best friend, your animal, whatever. Always kiss your friend, because if you don't, you're going to wind up regretting it at some point. And that's what happened to Mike, who is on the phone to do a second date update right now. He's kicking himself because he didn't make out with his friend like everybody knows he should do. Isn't that right, Mike?
Well, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, kind of. Well, tell me what happened.
Yeah, well, her name's Erin, and we've been friends for years. You know, we've always hung out. There's never been anything more than friends because she's always been dating, and I was dating someone at the time, too, for a while. But, yeah, I mean, I've always found her attractive. You know, I've always played with that idea. But recently, we've both been single for a while, and I started kind of flirting with that idea of maybe there's something more here.
So what'd you say to ask her out?
We both weren't doing anything for the weekend. Our other friends had dates and stuff, so I just asked, hey, do you want to hang out, you know, just as friends? And she said yes.
Did you have any ulterior motive? Like, were you planning on trying to be romantic with her?
I mean, I would be cool if something happened, but I wasn't really expecting anything, you know.
Why do you think that she knows that you like her if you asked her to hang out as just friends?
Well, once we were on the date, it happened a little differently than I thought it would. Like, she kind of came off a lot more flirty than I expected, and, you know, giving me prolonged eye contact. I know that sounds weird, but, like, more so than I'm used to, you know. I just caught her staring at me a lot, and...
Well, that sounds creepy more than anything.
It wasn't creepy.
So you felt like she was flirting with you?
Yeah, like, you know, touching her hair a lot and, you know, laughing with me a lot. You know, the nonverbal things that girls do to show that they're interested in you.
I love the nonverbal girls.
Did you?
That's just a side note.
Did you reciprocate any of the flirting?
Yeah, I mean, things started getting really flirty between us, which was really cool. We were laughing a lot. We were having a lot of fun. You know, the whole time it felt like we were a couple.
Okay, so it felt good, but your email says the real issue came when you dropped her off at her house.
Right. There was a moment right before she went in where she kind of lingered at the door, and I hesitated, and I think she wanted me to kiss her, but I didn't, and, you know, that's how the night ended. We just said goodbye to each other.
And that's what I mean by always kiss your friends. Anytime there's some awkward silence, just right on the lips, kiss them. So you could tell that she wanted to kiss you.
I think so, if I'm reading the signals right. But, you know, ever since then, I kind of regret that I didn't make a move.
Are you scared that maybe you're not reading the signals right?
Well, now I don't know. That's why I'm calling, because we've been texting back and forth, and I've been trying to get like a second hangout, you know, a second date with her, and kind of doesn't seem open to that. I mean, she's kind of giving me the runaround.
What's she saying to you?
Well, the first time I asked if she wanted to hang out, she's like, oh, I don't know, LOL. And then other times she's like, oh, I'm busy. I have work tonight. I don't know. I literally haven't seen her since then.
Are you going to be okay?
Are you worried he's going to cry?
You sound really upset about this.
Well, yeah, it's just, you know, I'm just hoping for what I want to hear.
I had a girlfriend once call me in the middle of hanging out with one of our mutual friends, and she called me and said, oh, my God, I think I'm just accidentally on a date with him. Fast forward 5 years, and they're married with 2 kids.
You know, I could see that actually happening to us. You know, we've been friends for so long, and in the end, I could see us working out together.
Okay, so basically, we're going to find out if you can date her romantically or you're about to get friend-zoned live on the radio.
Yeah, and thanks for putting it that way.
No problem. All right, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, hold on, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Call now to win a $1,000 cash crate.
1-866-MOVING-92.5. Yo.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for the second part of the second date update, Mike is on the phone, and he wants to call his friend Erin today. They've been friends for a while. Ended up hanging out one night, and he felt like things were getting more romantic. there was an awkward moment where he thought that she wanted to get kissed. He didn't take her up on it, and now he feels like that's where he screwed up. Like he should have kissed her, should have seized the moment and taken advantage of that opportunity, but he didn't do it, and now she's like, okay, well, maybe things are weird. Mike, are you ready to give her a call?
Yeah, let's do this.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Aaron, please?
This is Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm calling you because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
His name is Mike.
Mike called you?
Yeah, he did. He actually emailed us and told us a little bit about your date. And he also says that you're not calling him back now, or you're always busy and you can't hang out. So he wanted me to call you and find out why.
Okay, this is a little weird because we didn't really have a date.
So when you guys hung out the last time, it wasn't a date?
It was just a friends hangout, so this doesn't really make any sense to me.
Oh, okay. Because he emailed us and said that during your little hangout as friends, he thought maybe you were giving him signals like you wanted more. It's always fun as a guy when you say that about somebody and then they end up laughing when they hear it.
Are you joking with me right now?
No, I'm not joking with you at all. He asked us to call you because he felt like the friend's date that you were on turned into more than a friend's date.
This is so bizarre.
Do you really have like no clue at all that he has like maybe a little crush on you?
Well, there was something, but I wasn't going to mention it to you because it was going to be really embarrassing for him.
Oh, that's perfect then. We'd love to hear it.
We definitely want to know now.
I can't do that.
Is it the reason you're not like calling him back?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, can you tell us what it is? He wants to know. I mean, I want to know too, but mostly he wants to know. That's why he emailed us to call you.
I mean, what did Mike say?
He just told us that you guys hung out and had fun, and then when you got back to your place, at your door, there was a moment where you guys were both kind of quiet, and it felt like you might want to kiss, and then he was like, I should have taken her up on the opportunity and kissed her, but I didn't, and now I feel like I'm stupid for not doing it.
Guys are so dumb.
Yeah, I guess I can agree with that for the most part. So what's the story from your side?
So we've been joking around all night. We have, friend banter. It's nothing. It's fun. But things got a little weird in the car ride home. He said, oh, my God, could you imagine if we got married?
Whoa. But he was, like, in a friendly way?
Well, no, at first I thought it was a joke, and I laughed at it, and then he laughed back. But then it started to get even worse.
What do you mean by that?
He just kept going. Like, I want a big family. He started explaining that there's a house on the market 2 doors down from his parents' house.
What?
So it was like he was planning out your entire future?
Basically, you don't even know the half of it. I mean, at first I was still laughing, and then he was like, we're going to have 3 girls and 1 boy, and every summer we're going to go to vacation.
So this was more than just like a couple of friends joking about like, oh, how crazy would it be if you and I were a couple?
Yeah. I mean, I stopped laughing, and he's just going on and on about how it's going to be planned out, and I'm like, this is way too much. He's thought about this way too much.
Oh, no. Did you try to like stop him from talking about it at all, or you just kind of let it go?
Well,
and then...
I was about to say something, and then he was like, should we do private schooling for the kids?
What?
No way.
And this is the first time he has ever, come on to you at all.
I mean, all friends flirt a little bit, but it's innocent, and I thought this was innocent, and it just took a turn and kept going.
So is that why you've been telling him that you're too busy to hang out lately?
I think it's best if we let this die down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
Or you just bite the bullet and get married already. You know? Hey, Aaron, at this point, I would love to tell you that Mike is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey, Aaron. How's it going?
Oh, so...
I'm really sorry that you had to hear this way.
You know, I was really just joking in the car.
But
I mean, I wasn't we were laughing about it.
yeah, but you took it too far, and I think it's pretty clear that you are serious.
Well, no, I wasn't I mean, this was just a big, these were what ifs. I thought we were both laughing at it. And
Okay, at the start, but after 5 minutes, you were the only one laughing.
Did you not notice that she had quieted down when you started talking about your family and if the kids should go to private school and everything else, Mike?
No, I mean, I thought we were just having a conversation. I don't remember it that way. I thought we were just having a good time on the way home to your house.
You asked me what color you wanted our bedroom painted.
You went that deep, Mike?
That one was a joke. That one for sure was a joke.
So that one was a joke, but the others weren't a joke, Mike?
No, we're both single. We're getting older. I was just, these what ifs. I'm sorry if I went too far, but I really
Mike,
I was joking.
You asked me what kind of diamond cut I wanted on my ring.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Mike,
Did you
are
really?
Mike, are you having some regret right now about going so fast, so quick with her?
It's not fast. I mean, we've been friends for a really long time, and you were giving me signals, like you were flirting with me, and this is as much your fault as it is mine.
I agree, Mike.
Oh my gosh.
I agree. Listen, every time I'm talking to a girl about something and then she just gets cold and stops talking to me and is awkward, it's obvious she's flirting with me and she wants me to keep going. She should not have done that to you.
Mike, if you were picking up signals, you misinterpreted the signal, I guess.
Oh, Aaron, have you ever thought about, if you were to take yourself out of that situation right now, could you think of him romantically at all? Because sometimes the best relationships are born of friendships. Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about, other people that we've dated with each other before, and there's always been some kind of flirtation between us, but it couldn't start this way. I mean, it was too much. You've been thinking about this for so long, and I had no idea.
I haven't really been thinking about this that long.
You haven't been thinking about it that long. You asked if your kids should go to private school or not. Mike.
That just came out.
Often that stuff just flies out of our mouth. Hey, Aaron, would you like to go on a second date with Mike? I will pay for it.
Do it.
Aaron, I am sorry if I went too far and if I offended you, but obviously I care about you. We've been friends a long time, and I hope you will hang out with me again because we have fun together. And who knows? Maybe we'll laugh about this on our wedding day.
Mike.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Aaron, what do you say? Would you go out with Mike again?
Come on, give it one try. It's not going to hurt anything.
No.
Really?
I'd be more than happy to hang out with you in group hangouts, but I think it'd be best if we just don't hang out alone together for a long time.
I don't want to be alone with you. That's a second date update first.
That hurts.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, I guess I kind of screwed up.
Oh, sad Mike.
My parents are going to be disappointed in this.
Your parents are?
Well, I told them all about the wedding date and all about Aaron and...
What?
I'm joking again.
Oh. I cannot pick up on when you're joking at all, Mike.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I did something the other day for the first time in my life.
You apologized.
No, never. It's something that you probably all are going to be like, you probably should have done that when you were 8 years old, but I tried to fly a kite.
You've never done that?
No, I've never flown a kite before.
It explains so much about why you are the way you are. And now it makes it way creepier because I'm imagining you by yourself.
With a bunch of little kids around me. Cool, it's in the air. It was hard. I couldn't get it to work. It was very frustrating. It was like a little kid's kite. And I was like, I'll try this. And
really?
First time ever. It's very difficult.
You need wind.
Well, there was wind.
Oh, okay.
And everybody else had their kite flying but me. And I was like, no wonder I never did this. This is stupid. Yeah. I bring it up because Josh is on the phone with us this morning for the second date update. And Josh took his date kite flying.
That's awesome.
I've never heard of that.
I love that as a date.
How you doing, Josh?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. I hear you're quite the kitesman. Is that what they call it?
Kitesman, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Do you do like tricks and stuff? I mean, are you an impressive? I'm serious. Are you an impressive kite flyer?
Yeah, kind of. I am. I mean, it is a bit challenging, but it's kind of fun. You can make the kite sort of turn in circles, and you do it just right, so it's really cool.
Mine just hit the ground, and then I tore it up and threw it away. Tell us a little bit about the girl you want us to call today. Her name is Nicole?
Yeah, it is.
All right, and what'd you like about her?
She was pretty, and we're kind of the same height, so that's kind of cool. I don't want to be the short guy because I kind of am short.
Oh, okay.
A little bit, but yeah, she just was really down to earth as opposed to my kites. So she was one of my coworkers, and
Josh, did you?
I don't really date a whole lot, so
yeah. Can I ask you a question, Josh? Did you just say down to earth, unlike my kites?
Yeah.
That's so wonderful. I was not expecting a kite joke this early in the morning. Thank you for that.
I try.
Did she seem to enjoy your kite date?
Yeah, she did. I mean, I didn't really tell her that I was going to have a kite, but we met, and I had my backpack there, and I was like, "Oh, I have a surprise for you," and she's like, "Oh, what is it? What is it?" Excited, and I pulled out my kite, and so it was really cool,
What was her reaction when she saw the kite?
She was like, "Oh, okay, like something different." It seemed like maybe, "Oh, here's something different, not your average, bottle of wine or whatever."
Mm-hmm. I think it's a cool thing to go to a park and fly a kite. Like, I can't think of anything to do but dinner.
Yeah,
me
too.
So
I think it's awesome.
It's nice that you have something creative and a skill that you can take the girl out and do something different.
Yeah, and once we got going, she seemed to be pretty impressed. It's not just like a kite from the grocery store or something. It's a professional kite, and because I do this a lot as a hobby, and it's just not easy to fly a kite, and there's a lot of intricacies to it, how you hold the string and how you pull, and which way your arms go, and the air pressure, and there's drag from the wind. And
yeah, I've seen those dudes out there that can make them, like dive down almost to the ground and make them flip back up in the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that can be, I felt like that could be really impressive. And when it got going, I thought she was impressed, and she took the string as well and was able to fly it and got it up in the air. And so it was nice interaction there. I felt like it was good to accomplish something.
Did you stand behind her and help her guide the ropes?
Yeah, a little bit.
He's a little shy about it. Yeah.
How did everything end with you when the date was over? Did you guys do anything other than hang out and fly your kite?
Well, we flew the kite, and then we just had a few minutes to sit down and talk, and time flies when you're flying a kite. There you go. There's another one for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Time flying.
Just killing it.
So, she said that she had to go, and I just was like, "Hey, let's do it again." And she was like, "Oh, I'll see you later," or something like that. I don't know. I was so nervous, and then she left.
Josh, how was the conversation? Because I'm not knocking you by any means, but I'm imagining you were really nervous.
Yeah, I did fumble a little bit here and there, but listening to you guys, I try to take cues from the best, and you guys are so cool and witty, and so I'm trying to come up with good stuff to say,
Well, that's nice of you, but I can't fly a kite, and you can. So I think that you've got one up on me there.
A little bit, yeah. So, but she was nice. She seemed to enjoy the conversation. So, I mean, I felt like, second date. This has got to, it really does seem like that might happen.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since you went on the date?
Well, I've called her a couple of times, and I haven't left a message. I just want to talk in person to say, will you go out with me again, or say, I had a really nice time.
Well, you could always leave a voicemail that just says, "Hey, call me back."
Yeah, I thought about that too, and then, of course, I got nervous and hung up. So.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Josh.
Well, we will play a song.
Oh, goodness.
Come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, man. Hang on, okay?
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Josh is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Nicole. And Josh is quite the kitesman. Mm-hmm. Is that the right word, Josh? What would you call it? You're good at flying kites.
Yeah, kitesman.
Kitesman, you like that?
Ah.
I didn't even know if that's a word or I just created it, but I like it. I think that's a way you should describe yourself to everybody.
I am a kitesman.
Josh the kitesman is on the phone with us. He took the girl that he wants us to call this morning, Nicole, out on a date to fly kites. Maybe, Josh, maybe you're not as good at flying kites as you think you are, and it was a big turnoff for her. You ever think about that?
I don't know what would be more disappointing.
If she just didn't like you, or if she just thought you were a bad flight kiter, which one would hurt you more?
I know exactly. He's a horrible kite flyer. Why would I go out with him?
Oh, Josh.
Then there's nothing you can think of that happened on your date that was odd?
I don't think so. I thought it went really well.
Yeah, Josh, just because I like to prepare for the worst here, what is the worst case scenario for you right now?
I guess maybe just rejection. I mean, because I really like this girl, and it's been so long since I've had even a date, let alone a good date, and it would be certainly disappointing. But I am hoping for the best, positive outlook,
All right, we're about to call her right now. You ready to go?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, man. Good luck. I'm going to dial the number.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nicole, please?
This is?
Nicole, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
Hi. Why are you calling?
Just to check in. We check in with people once in a while to see if they've listened to our radio program and do a little bit. It's called research. So, quick question. What's your favorite Katy Perry song?
Teenage Dream?
Nice. All right.
That's it, Jubal, get to the point.
The point is to just do a little research. While we have her on the phone, we might as well.
There we go.
Nicole, I'm actually calling you for another reason than to just find out your musical tastes and if you listen to our show.
Oh, okay.
You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and you've been blowing him off and not returning his phone calls, so he emailed us because he wants to know why.
Okay, who is it?
Well, I'll describe him, and I'll describe him with one word. A kitesman. He's quite the kitesman. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, God. Okay.
He likes to fly kites. His name is Josh, and he's a listener to our show. Emailed us to get a hold of you and find out why you're not calling him back.
Oh.
Was it the kite flying thing? You didn't like the way he flew kites?
I feel bad saying anything. He's so nice.
Yeah, but he's also the one that emailed us because he wants to know.
Oh, God.
Think about it this way. If he did something weird on the date or he's like doing something wrong on the dating scene, you could be the one to at least help him out and let him know and be honest with him if nobody else will be.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll tell us?
All right.
All right. What did you not like about him?
It's nice that he wanted to do something different and it wasn't just a typical movie date. But he kept talking incessantly about kites, and it was just...
We talked to him on the phone because he wanted to tell us a little bit about your date. And, yeah, you can tell he's really, really, really into kites.
And he's trying to share something that he likes with you, and he's probably just nervous, and, that's what he knows, so he's most comfortable talking about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that, people actually flew kites and, knew the mechanics and engineering and all this stuff about it. So it kept trying to, move us in a different direction, hey, you want me to go grab us something to eat? And he was like, no, there's more tricks I want to show you.
He was trying so hard to impress you.
So you're picturing if you went out on another date with him and actually started dating the guy, you'd play second fiddle to his kite, basically. You'll always be his girlfriend, but he's married to his kite.
Come on.
That's how you felt it would be like?
Yeah. I mean, he was saying things like, this was the best gust I've ever seen. What? I didn't know.
But couldn't
you reply to that? And so I just didn't.
But don't you kind of like a person who is passionate and can dork out about something they love? I mean, granted, he took it too far, but...
No, I think it's great that he has passion. I just didn't connect to it. It was kind of when someone's talking incessantly about a subject that you don't care about, you just want them to shut up.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Why didn't you tell him that? Because he's tried to call you a few times. Did you think about answering the phone, or did you just send it to voicemail and not want to talk to him?
I just couldn't. He's so nice. I just thought, okay, maybe I'll just not answer the phone a whole bunch of times when he calls, and maybe he'll get the picture and he'll stop.
Well, I do have to tell you this. Unfortunately, you're going to have to talk to him now because he's actually on the other line listening to everything that you just said.
Hi, Nicole.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
What'd you think about what Nicole said, man?
I'm kind of a little surprised. I thought we were having a really good time. I thought, teaching her something new was good, and that's kind of what, my friend sort of said, hey, you should try to teach her something new, and so that's what I went with. And Nicole, I just thought you had a good time.
Well, it's not that I had like a terrible time. It was just that it wasn't about like us. It was about me watching you do tricks with a kite. I know nothing about you, so.
Yeah, I thought like if I, spin the kite around and do some tricks, I just wanted to be impressive because, I can't like do hurdles or anything like that, or throw a football really well. So I thought maybe if I do a trick with a kite, then that might be kind of cool. And I just wanted to impress you because you're so nice and smart, and I just really liked you a lot. And you're so pretty, and I just wanted to do something different other than like eat or something.
No, I appreciate it. I really appreciate that you thought of doing something different. Talking about the G-force of something and the mechanics of tight, and I wasn't even following what you were talking about.
Josh, could you maybe see where you needed to ask her more questions about herself?
I was so nervous that I thought maybe if I put a little energy into the kite experience that perhaps she might it might work out. But I guess that was a wrong choice. I love kites. I think it's so great to fly, and we can't fly with our own arms, and so it's nice to have a kite in the air and be free kind of.
Nicole, did you have fun flying the kite for a little while?
It was interesting. Yeah, I've never done that before. So I'm not into it the same way.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Of course. You don't have to be necessarily to date somebody. Josh, do you have other interests than your kite?
Yeah, I do, of course. I'm not closed off to one single thing, of course.
Okay. I mean, kites are your favorite thing, but you definitely have...
Kites are just, kites are my favorite thing, my favorite hobby, but I do like other things.
Nicole, would you be interested in learning other things that Josh is interested in?
Or better yet, you could even teach Josh something that you know.
Oh.
I'd love that. I really would. Yeah, that would be great.
Well, then how about we send you out on another date? We will pay for it.
Sure.
You would?
Yes.
All right.
I guess I'd be okay with finding out more stuff about Josh.
Perfect. Then we will pay for you guys to go out again. Josh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and I look forward to getting to know you a little bit more, Nicole.
Yeah. That's good, Josh. That's a good first step.
So, Josh, maybe prepare some other things to talk about than your kite, okay? You got to step up big on this next date.
I know, I will, and I've got my notepad out right now.